Good evening, boys and girls. YouTube. This is Carrington Hollister for Tuesday, November the 12th. And you already seen the title of this video of what grinds my gears. And we'll talk about this ex-employee of FEMA. She got sacked because she avoided signs that had Trump vans. I don't know what Yes, I get it. FEMA is bad. Not bad, but FEMA do some shady things per se. Do some shady things, but when you work with FEMA, and I watched this video that she was on Rowan Martin talking about we avoid houses with Trump signs because they may shoot us or they have a hostile tactics or what have you, man. And I'm not gonna go too far into this because I'm just not. But she got sacked not only from FEMA, but she also had a day job too. And she was a property manager. And needless to say, she was sacked from that job too, because basically, based on basically due to discrimination against Trump supporters. So not only you got fired from FEMA, you also got fired from your other job too. So basically, there was in Florida. Keep this in mind. That's when Helene and hello Gaston Pachetta. Excuse me. Basically got sacked. So that was in Florida, and you know, Florida just got hit with two hurricanes back to back, Helene and Milton. And not gonna lie, Georgia didn't see hurricane force winds pre-Helene, and we still in Georgia in particular, you're still reeling from it a month or so later, a month or two later. So, but in Port Sampson, North Carolina, they still dealing with Helene, the devastation from Helene, and FEMA didn't send help. But I know I'm hopping off topic here, but here's the thing. Let's say someone say drain the swamp, okay? And you said I don't want to go do CPR on this person because he said drain the swamp. Are you going to are you not going to render aid to that person because she said drain the swamp? No. You're not going to be that callous. So you basically telling me that if these houses got Harris Wall signs in there, you better go render aid to them than to those who have Trump Vance signs. Like, is this real life right now? And you wonder why Trumpers talk so much shit about FEMA. Because of this. You tell your subordinates, hey, do not go to Trump houses. Well, do not go to these houses because you may quote unquote get shot. Or you may quote unquote, because Trumpers are people who, got Trump Vance signs. They are hostile. And this, but listen, I don't give a fuck. Okay, pardon my friend, but I don't give a fuck. If you're vote blue, black, brown, red, white, I don't care. It's your job as the big, the FEMA, one of the top bosses of FEMA, to go render aid. She basically made it to a political. She basically made it political by saying, "Well, I'm not going to the Trump. We're not going to the houses that have Trump Vance signs because they may shoot, or they may, blow our brains out, or it's stupid. You don't put politics. You don't put politics in during that time. You should put politics aside and go render aid to these people. Politics should be put to the side, and you should render aid to these people." Right, Angelica. Right. It's just, it's sickening. It is sickening that she would rather go tell these people, go tell her, subordinates, don't go to these houses because of a quote unquote, you risking your life. These people don't give a fuck about that. They don't. All they care about is my lights is off, or I can't go to the grocery store, and I got no power, got no gas for the generator. The kids gotta eat, and can you please help us? That's all they care about. They don't give two flying fucks about they give two flying fucks about what political party you stand for. They don't care about that. So for her to say, we gonna go to these houses because of she said along the lines of, you have a purple line or whatever, they may you may get shot. That's the last thing they think about right now. That is the last thing they think about right now. All these people care about is getting the lights turned back. All these people care about as of right now is getting the lights turned on and getting render aid, getting food, all the necessities and all that. They don't give a shit. They don't give a fuck about Trump or Harris right now. Not at that time. So for her to put politics ahead of rendering aid is disgusting. It is disgusting. And Florida got hit with 2 hurricanes back to back. And you worried about, whether you gonna get shot or you and your team gonna get shot because of They have Trump Vance signs out there. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I'm sorry, but she deserved to get fired from both the job, her day job, and FEMA. She deserves it, and I hope she never gets a job with the public unless she apologizes for what she do. Because and then she had the balls to go on Roland Martin's show. And if you those of you that watch Roland Martin, his credibility, he don't have no credibility. The man don't fact check nothing. If you watch Roland Martin's interview with Tiffany Henyard or Tiffany Henyard, she basically took Roland to Gapplebee's. She took him to Gapplebee's because he did not fact check her. She lied on everything. She lied about the Tiffany Cares Foundation. I know this not talking about Tiffany, but she lied about Tiffany Cares Foundation, and she lied about so much stuff, man. Not to mention in this, and this is basically a teaser for another video that may be coming out in a not so distant future. She bankrupted the city, the village of Dalton, and possibly the village, possibly Thornton Township. But this basically this is a teaser. This is a teaser. This is a teaser of what is to come in of Tiffany Henyard. Oh, it's gonna be on what grinds my gears. It will not be on the Carrington Halls Show Unfiltered. It will not be on the Carrington Halls Show Unfiltered. It will be on what grinds my gears. And this, in fact, the Tiffany Henyard saga will be on what grinds my gears. But we're not talking about her right now. So this topic in general just ticks me off, just to the point that my blood, if I talk about it even further, I might be in the hospital due to my blood pressure boiling. So that being said, I'm your host, Carrington Hollister, for Tuesday, November the 12th. And wherever you at in the world, whether it's morning, noon, or night, I hope you have a safe morning, noon, and night, or evening, wherever you at in the world. And until next time, this is your host, Carrington Hollister, for What Grinds My Gears, signing off.